Hello guys, welcome to another one of my Battle Breakers videos. We had an update to the hero store. A huge thanks to everyone out there supporting my work using my supported creator code Loka Hansen in the Epic Game Store and the Battle Breakers game. Remember that a portion of sales goes to me when you use my supported creator link or code. But anyway guys, we got a pretty interesting Abyssal Horror hero in the store that I definitely feel that you should be buying. It is completely bollocks amazing if you use it as a commander, but close to useless if you don't, so do keep that in mind. I definitely feel it is one of the heroes you should be buying in the game. Katsuragi Dragonblade, on the other hand, is a very strong water element ninja. I don't feel he's like that great of a hero, but I'm gonna be like sharing some gameplay with you guys, and I am of course going to be setting these two heroes as my heroes that you can borrow from me in the game so that you can test them out before buying them if you have the magic tickets for it. But they both have definitely their usages in the game. The first one, crazy. Katsuragi, a very cool hero, but not something I would personally be aiming on. Caylis the Branded, on the other hand, is like I feel she is a crazy, huge potential kind of hero because of the Fan of Flames ability that just deals damage to all like newly discovered opponents on the map, and she is a treasure hunter. Black Hand Dagger, definitely like a dark element archer, so this may be something you're going to be needing at some point in the game, having an archer that is dark element. So consider buying him as well. It might be like really handy to have. So like I already have this dude here. None of my dark element heroes are that highly leveled, but it's a work in progress kind of thing. The Wild Pulgris pet, definitely something you should try to get if you can. Crazy area damage. It lasts for a very long amount of time, like a lot of turns. So definitely also a keeper in my opinion. I bought it to play with it, not for the monster pit. Molly Ball Mouse Cat is something I bought just for the monster pit. I mean, there is some kind of interesting thing with the pounces thing, but to be honest guys, it lasts 11 turns and I don't really see myself needing a pet like this with a 20% intercept chance. So it was a monster pit purchase for me. But if you guys think it is amazing, put it down there for sure. We have, besides that, we have a sneak. Once again, I feel sneaks are like the best things you can buy pet-wise when you're starting in the game because they have a high intercept chance. And when they die, they grant 100 pet charges. So you can just keep summoning them if you have a lot of them. So I'm buying this to have two to work with. The Tiny Laser Diner is a pet that I bought just for the monster pit really because I kind of need to like fill in a lot of stuff in there. So I had the excess currency to buy this, the Cloud Puff cookies. So yeah, I bought that just for the monster pit. It is in my opinion not in any way an important thing for you to buy in the game. But anyway guys, let us look into a few of the cool-tastic kind of things that I've recorded with the new like heroes here. I went into the Jolly Garden with a completely treasure hunter setup, and the important thing about treasure hunters is that when they attack with their basic skill, they will break a random crystal. This means that you're going to be building up and keeping your multiplier, and this is important because you need money in the game, the currency that we buy a lot of stuff for. You need like millions, trillions for the mines, for buying gold hero crystals. So as you can see here, whenever I'm attacking with like any one of these, I'm breaking crystals at the same time, and it really means that I can rake in around 100,000 for just taking down the very first tier of the trial map that I'm in here, going in with 5 of these treasure hunters. So if you need currency in the game and if you want to be completing levels relatively fast, then definitely going in with treasure hunters is something that you should consider. It's not the strongest thing in the game, but once you reach the farming part of the game, having like a good selection of treasure hunters is amazing. The thing that really has me hyped about Caylis is the ability to deal damage to newly discovered heroes, well opponents, just as with say a Silverblood, which means that I now have 3 heroes that will damage opponents when they are recently discovered. I want to build a full team with that, so that, as you can see here, I discover something, and if it isn't like a mini boss kind of thing, it's just gonna be instantly dying. Now, none of these heroes are super maxed, but as you can see, farm wise, this is also a very, very viable strategy, so it is definitely something I'm gonna be looking a lot more into once I get more resources in the game, because right now I'm just pretty much down on everything because we have so many amazing heroes that we can look into. So just how strong is it to damage opponents when they are discovered at the end of that turn? Well, it really depends on what you are facing. If you're up against something such as the Unholy Summoner, that's gonna be like keep putting small imps on the board, then if you have the power, if your heroes are highly enough leveled, evolved, have the sufficient amount of attack points, you can just keep clearing that board. And with some heroes, you're gonna be getting bonuses when opponents are slain, when you like make the killing blow and things like that. So it can like really allow for some very, very interesting gameplay and some pretty cool synergies. So hopefully like in a week or two, depending on what the new battle pass is gonna be offering us, or the new season, because Eastern Kingdoms is ending as I am recording this. We have like 1 hour left or something. I have no idea what we're gonna be looking at in the next season, if it's going to be coming now or if we need to wait for it. But this is definitely something I'm going to be digging a lot more into in the future, because like the theory crafting of it alone is simply amazing. But anyway guys, that was probably the least interesting hero for you guys, Caylis the Branded, but one that I am pretty hyped about. The next one we're going to be looking at is Katsuragi Dragonblade. He performs 3 slashes for 150% attack, restores manas, and he like boosts up attack when he gets killing blows, and he is of course a water element hero. I haven't maxed mine out completely yet. First day of playing with him, but it's gonna happen. But what I wanted to show you guys is how the dude works, because that is like the important thing. You want to be using him when you have a lot of opponents on the board that are positioned in a way that allow you to take advantage of his X attack, because he will attack things in across these 3 slashes, and when he does that, he will regain mana and gain attack points like based on how he performs in this slash, which means that you can refill him with mana if you do this really well, and you can make him stronger and stronger and stronger. So I definitely feel he is a very, very interesting hero to play with. Far from the strongest in the world, and again, very, very based on what type of map you are playing. If you're up against something like a summoner, like what we have here with the Golem God Dao, or with the Unholy Summoner before, you can take out a lot of creep, regain mana to be able to rinse and repeat your special while making your hero stronger and stronger, because you build up attack points at the same time. So it is one of those, if you can play him in the right type of situation, he is completely like bonkers autopilot crazy, but he is also really a non-auto playable hero, because the AI is just going to be using his special attack wherever it sees it fit, and it is like not that often in a position where you will be getting a lot of bites for the buck. So he is a cool hero, but definitely a hero that you want to have for when you are manually playing the game, because the AI has like no idea what to target, when to target, like to buff up before, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to be putting him as one of my heroes that you can borrow at least for the next day or so you have a chance to fool around with him and find out, is this a hero you want to be spending your magic tickets on? Personally, I only really bought him to try him out, because just by reading him I felt like he was not my kind of hero. But now I have him, I am of course gonna be maxing him. If he's going into the monster pit or not, I'm not entirely sure, but be sure to put it down there guys if you know cool things about the hero that I have missed or didn't even know was possible due to other heroes and synergies I don't have. But guys, now it's time to look into the Abyssal Horror, a completely crazy commander hero, meaning that if you have him as a commander, he is crazy. He steals the enemy's attack points and defense, and he reduces cooldowns, and he increases his attack point when he kills opponents. He can do area damage, he can do like single target damage. It is completely unbelievable. But look at this stuff here. We have him This is how he's looking, 14,000 defense. Just eviscerate these, deal triple damage, and when we go back in and inspect him, you can see how his defense has increased to more than twice what it was before, because he steals defense and attack from multiple targets. If we look at his attack points, it scales based on a flat bonus damage, so the attack figure here will not increase, but you can inspect it to see how crazy the damage increase is. So dealing 135,000 damage by attacking, but if we click on the attack, you're going to be able to see that we're getting a bonus damage of 26,777. So we're not getting a percentage bonus, we're not getting an attack point bonus, we're getting an extra damage amount. And this is crazy because it stacks for quite a long time. Damaging again, damaging again, damaging again, just like increasing the amount of bonus damage that I am dealing every time, because I stack based on the current damage that is boosted all the freaking time. So as a commander, we have a crazy option in the Abyssal Horror. As an autoplay hero, as a non-commander, I feel he is completely useless. That was what I had to share in this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. As always, thank you very much for watching.